back to my channel. Hello if you are new, and if you are new, I am so glad that you're here. So I did a thing, and well, I did two things actually. So I placed this huge book order in, I believe, April. I ordered all of these books and I filmed it as soon as I got them, but I absolutely hated the video so much. I hated it. I'm refilming this. This is my second time doing it, and I hope that this one goes so much smoother. So I am very excited to be filming this right now. Unfortunately, I don't have the Amazon box anymore, so it's not gonna be like a cute unboxing. Maybe I'll insert the clips of me unboxing it the first time, so that way it feels like I just got them in. Okay, let's go ahead and hop into the haul because I cannot wait any longer. The first book, I'm sure you guys are not going to be surprised, is Beach Read. I have made it this long and still have not read Beach Read. I know. You could unsubscribe right here, right now. I would give you permission. But then again, I don't want you to leave, so please don't. If you have not heard about this book, well, I'm glad to share with you, but also, how? All of the YouTubers that I follow on here, they have read Beach Read and they absolutely love it. From my understanding, it's about this girl who, I believe she moves into her late father's beach house. The main character is a romance writer and she is not believing in love anymore. She's kind of in a rut. And then the neighbor, he is a literary author. He is experiencing writer's block. So they decide that they're going to switch genres. I'm excited to read a book about authors, especially a romance book. And it just sounds really funny because they're just complete opposites. And it's also by Emily Henry, which I recently read Happy Place by her. It's the only thing I have read from her, so I'm really excited to hop into more of her stuff hopefully this year. And I asked you guys which one you think I should start with, Beach Read or Book Lovers, and I think I saw Beach Read the most. So yeah, that's the first book that I got. Okay, the next one I got is so out of my comfort zone. It's the Hotel Nantucket by Ellen Hildebrand. I believe this is considered like a romance, mystery, adult fiction. I am really excited to read this one for sure. This is my first book that I've read from her actually. This sounds so intriguing. It's about this hotel, the Hotel Nantucket, and the main character ends up becoming, I think, the manager of the hotel because it has a bad reputation. It burned down in, I believe, 1922, and there's a 19-year-old girl who unfortunately died in the fire, and so now she's haunting this hotel. So I think she is tasked with redeeming this bad reputation of this hotel, especially because it's haunted. I think there's a lot of drama that's going on with the staff and the people that work for the hotel. It might be dual POV or multiple POV. I'm not quite sure, but anyway, it just sounds really funny. I'm really excited to read this book. Apparently there are secrets that the staff is harboring, there is drama, there's tragedy, so I'm really excited to read this. I know she's like the queen of writing summer reads, but I just can't imagine how this would feel summery, so I'm really excited to read this. It'll be a fun introduction to her, and I'm excited to see where the romance comes into play. Next up is Every Summer After by Carly Fortune. This is my first book I have read from her. You guys will probably see a theme of new authors that I'm trying out. This book has also been super popular. I looked at it last year and I ended up not reading it. I have heard that this is similar to the Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy, and I absolutely love that series. It's so cute. Wait, I'm starting to remember, I don't think I got this on Amazon. I think I got this at Barnes & Noble. So never mind. So this one I did get a part of the Amazon order. It's Meet Me at the Lake. This is by the same author as Every Summer After. I haven't seen great reviews on it. Actually, everyone has pretty much been disliking it. So I think I'm gonna start with Every Summer After and then hop into Meet Me at the Lake. The cover is beautiful, first of all. It's so summery. I really want to display it like that because it's just is so pretty. Basically, from what I understand, this is about a girl and a boy. Apparently they have this unreal day. Their connection is undeniable. They have so much in common that they're basically soulmates, and they realize that, but they are both, or one of them, is unavailable. So they decide they're gonna meet up a year later, and Will, he ends up not showing up. If I had to guess, this is probably gonna be a then and now timeline. So like 10 years or 9 years later, she's working at her mother's lakeside resort, and the manager is her ex-boyfriend. And then the guy that she had the amazing day with, he ends up coming back into her life like 9 years later. So can she trust him? Is he even the same young man that she met on that one special day almost 9-10 years ago? We don't know. So also, all these questions, why did he never show up when they were supposed to meet a year later, but instead 9 years later he comes walking back into her life? All these questions, all of these questions. Next up we have Malibu Rising. This is by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This book is always recommended whenever I'm looking up some good summer reads, a list of summer books that I should read. This is always on there. This takes place in the 1980s. It's about these siblings who are phenomenal surfers, supermodels, they're surfers, they're photographers. They're just so well known and so loved by everyone in their community. And they end up having a party one night. I don't know if it's with friends or if it's just with them, and their mansion ends up going up in flames. They have to decide, do they share what happens that night? Do they just bury it and continue on with their lives without ever talking about it without ever sharing with their family what truly happened? So it's kind of like what happened to this picture perfect family on this night. It's apparently one of the best summer reads that you could pick up. So I will let you guys know what I think. Hopefully I'll get to this super soon. It sounds so good and I hope that I like it. I think my biggest worry with this is it gonna be fast paced? And hopefully it'll hold my attention still. Okay, this next one, I think it might be one of my most anticipated reads this summer. It's The Honeymooners by Christina and Lauren. This truly sounds like such a fun summer read. It's a romantic comedy. It's about, so Olive, her sister is having a wedding, and everyone in the wedding party ends up getting food poisoning except for her and the best man, who happens to be her nemesis. So now there's a honeymoon that's up for grabs, and Olive is like, oh, I want to go to Hawaii, and if Ethan, her nemesis, is gonna go, she's like, he's not gonna go solo, I want to go too. So they end up coming to an agreement, and they decide that they're going to fake date so that they can both go on this honeymoon together. And it sounds so funny. I have heard some things about the love interest, that he is not so great and people didn't really like him. So I'm excited to see what I think. This screams summer to me. I am so excited to read this. It's actually like kind of hefty as well. This next one sounds so cute and so wholesome. I'm so excited to read it. It's called The Summer of Broken Rules. This is another cover that I am obsessed with. I think it is absolutely stunning and just screams summer. This one is about a girl named Meredith, and her sister passed away, and her family has this tradition of going to Martha's Vineyard, I believe, every year. She is obviously so devastated and distraught by her sister's passing. Also, her whole extended family is there because they're celebrating a huge wedding. Her family has this tradition of playing this game called Assassins, and I guess it extends throughout the whole entire week. I'm not sure what all that entails, but there's this really cute groomsman. He's playing the game as well. They end up forming an alliance together, but she also wants to win the game for her sister's sake. So it seems like she has this sort of dilemma. She wants to have this alliance with her rival, but also she wants to win this for her sister. This sounds like a really cute romance. I'm so excited to read it. You guys, please let me know if you have read this before. I feel like I just really noticed it here recently. So last but not least is Practice Makes Perfect. I have actually already read this. So when I first got it, I hadn't read it, but now I've had it sitting here for like a couple of weeks, and I went ahead and read it. So this is Practice Makes Perfect by Sarah Adams. I can officially say I have read 2 Sarah Adams books now. Okay, I know this isn't a review, so I'm not gonna make it a review because I have one coming up on my channel if it's not already up. Are you kidding me? This book was so cute. It is perfect for summer or even for spring, but you need to read When in Rome first. I 100% highly recommend reading this one first before hopping into Practice Makes Perfect. This follows the main character, Annie, who is Noah. He's the love interest in When in Rome, his sister, and then Amelia, who is the pop star in When in Rome. her bodyguard, Will. So it follows them, their story, because Annie is this, they call her Angel Annie. She's just so sweet. She really wants to settle down. She wants a family, and she goes on a date with this one guy, and she overhears him calling her boring. So Amelia from the first book, she ends up setting up these two. So Will ends up becoming Annie's dating coach because he's the bad boy, she's the good girl. It's so cute. I absolutely loved it. I would say this is the perfect mix of Hannah Montana the movie and Gilmore Girls. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed all of the books that I ordered for summer. I am so excited to hop into these. Please let me know which one you think I should start with, because I have no idea. I just want to read all of them at once if that was possible. So please let me know what you want to see from me, which one of these books you would like to see a reading vlog from. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!